Welcome, welcome. How's everyone?
Good,
Thank
good.
you. Good.
Beautiful. How are you feeling, Helen?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Still coughing, but I've been out for a walk and I've done one personal training session yesterday, just very light, no cardio.
Good, good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Fantastic. So, looking forward to see you on Sunday.
I know.
Sunday night, we're going to do rain job for you, I reckon, to clear you out and have a good night's sleep.
Yay.
And I'm going to bring my sang bowl for you,
Oh, nice.
and our dragon can play together. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah. You want more good news?
What?
My win today is connected with Carmel. She's
Uh-huh.
on your side. She believes she is your neighbor, but she worked for a company is Nexus is to deal with NDIS. So she totally understand where we're coming from and looking forward to connect. Yeah. So actually we spoke about whether they would like to come down to visit you in Faroe Island, but that's
Mhm.
totally up to you whether you feel comfortable to have.
Yeah, they can come because you're there anyway, so it's no problem with me.
Yeah, yeah. And
So arrange that if you like, because I
yeah.
might as well, because I'm going to be down there anyway.
Because my plan is after Anna and I check her out in person, because I met her online and we connected on Zoom, was really good. Actually, she's just one of us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
What
and
if
check her out.
God was one of us? Not a stranger on a bus.
See, you can feel that as well. You know, Carmel is lovely, and because she was she would tell her story because her father actually had a on-site accident that became quadriplegic.
Oh,
So
wow.
she became, you know, the carer or the person who does it all.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's totally, you know, yeah, get it.
Right
I just
side.
got a message from her. She said, "Lovely catching up with you, Catherine and Anna too. Helen is lucky to have you both. Not many service provider that extend themselves and beyond like you two. You are total gems." Oh, I just said myself I'm so good.
Yeah, that just gave me goosebumps. I felt that joy. Oh, guess what? I even rang Alyssa. I spoke
Oh,
to her. Yeah,
oh,
and she sent me a message, said, "Were you thinking of me about an hour or so ago?" And I actually was, so we're connecting.
Yeah, that's
lovely,
good.
lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's jam.
It's just good to have a voice in the morning because it took a while to get my voice. That was annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sort you out. How are you,
No
Anne
worries, I'm looking
Marie?
forward to it.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah,
congratulating Anna Marie on her wins with her awesome marks. And now she's gonna have 3 weeks off because she's got everything in.
Yay.
get
And
seven
I
children to
said she's gonna
massage
eat
her
purple
all
people
at
eater because she's
once.
not eating people, but she's eating. And she likes purple, see? It's a gaming screen.
Yeah. So besides your assignment, what else that you're winning at the moment?
Well, hang on, back onto assignments. I did get my last presentation results, and that was a distinction.
Woohoo. Well
Wow.
done.
And I have just been doing me, really, gaming, because
Yep.
You deserve a break.
yeah, I wanted to have a break from schoolwork crap.
Yeah.
And my lovely mummy number 2 referred a customer on to me.
Oh,
So
how
I
sweet.
went and checked out his space today. So yeah, I just have to write up a quote now.
Mhm.
Yep, his story.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, I'm like in disbelief, but yeah, I'm fixing
Yeah.
it. I will fix it.
What do you
Thank
mean?
you, darling.
He's had previous cleaners in there and they've said that they've cleaned, but it's not clean. It
Yeah.
really
Oh, yeah. They came to my office, dust my desk, done cleaning, $95.
Yeah.
I'll pay myself $5 to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
The toilet washing even wash.
glorious.
Yeah. And it's totally frustrating because, as I've said, they've had cleaners in, they've had people in trying to get it done, and nothing's happening, and they still can't use the kitchen or the bathroom properly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I even like it looked like someone had attempted to clean blinds but had sprayed it and just did not even bother cleaning it because there was spray marks all over the blinds, all over the windows behind it. And I went, like, I go, like, I'm gonna have to get this and that in because I can see this. And he was like, oh, I'm glad you've pointed that out. Like,
Yeah.
They didn't even see
Knew
it.
I was looking.
Mm.
Looking for anything and everything just to like, ooh,
Yeah.
gonna have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't heard of someone that cleaning is like it's fun. You can come and
No,
clean
and I
my
hate
house.
it, but when I go and do it somewhere else, I like that I've done that for somebody else because to see them happy is
Mm.
me achieving something.
So
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be good to see the before and after photos.
Yeah. I'll
Oh, you had to do it. You had to
Yeah.
do it. That's your testimony.
Yep.
Yeah. How are you, Linda?
It's been a busy week. I've gone out every day this week. So in between doing a little bit of self-care and meditating and that, and started working on my plans and strategies.
Mm-hmm.
So and learnt a little bit of the business. So yeah.
Beautiful. Excellent. Anything else? Linda, anything else?
Talked with Anna last night. So yeah.
Good, good. Yep. Anna's possibly will be late because I partnered with her in the city 4:45. And she has to walking. That's why I called Tamara. Like, I don't know whether I'll make it home. Like, I made it home 1 minute before. So
You got there. Well done.
yeah. Oh wow.
That's
thank
because
you.
she's on light speed.
Yep.
On the Eastern Freeway. Yeah. And how are you doing, Tamara?
Good, good. Had a busy day, but also had a bit of a quiet afternoon. Got some washing done, got my 10 clients for the week. That's my big win.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's good. It's good. I'm just sort of, I don't know, just feeling a bit meh all over the place, but that's okay.
That's okay.
We have
We'll
days
get
like that.
Mhm,
Yep.
mhm. Yep. It's a big week for everyone. And
Mhm.
in between networking today, I had about 3 meetings today. It's like
Yep.
and a little like eclipse of moon was like I
the
honestly
blue
don't know.
moon.
The blue
Yeah,
moon
the
is it?
super blue moon tonight.
It was
Yeah,
vibrant
yeah.
yesterday
Ah,
and tonight, but
yes,
not as
yeah.
good as it was last night.
It possibly
Yeah.
overcast as I can't see the moon. So it does the cycle. The position the position of the moon, it impact on our physical and mental and spiritual
Mhm.
well-being. So be aware.
Yep.
Be kind to
Also,
yourself. Yep.
yeah, also Uranus is in retrograde, which is a lot of big changes between now and the end of the year for most people. Lots of things finishing, lots of things changing, shaking stuff up. So it's a very big time for change right now. So it's about shedding the old and bringing in the new. So just be aware of that as well.
Yep. I let the expert speak. The cycle, yeah, the 28 cycle. I'm very aware of it for myself. But the worst is,
Yeah.
in drug and alcohol, we used to say, anything could go wrong on the day. Is it full moon tonight? Yep. Okay. Explain it. All right, move on.
Yep. That's why that's where the word lunatic came from. It's from the moon cycles. So when it's a full moon, actually ERs and that actually have more incidences and people admitted to the ER on a full moon. So that's the history of the name.
And police
Yep.
get call
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if anyone tells you it doesn't affect us, they haven't been to an ER or been dealing with police.
Or drug and alcohol center or counseling center.
Exactly.
Or anywhere that you deal with people.
Crisis center. anything.
Yeah. Even just sit at Coles or Woolly, watch the cashier.
Mhm.
How many people trying to scream at each other? It's like,
Yeah. Yep. On a full moon, it brings them all out.
Mm.
I call it the woofie.
I'm
Woo.
gonna type my wins in.
Sorry?
I'm just gonna type my wins in.
Yeah, type your wins on. I'll put a link on the chat. So go to Facebook and type in your wins so everyone can celebrate with you because that is important. And what is this? And Helen shared that with paying off her neighbor and getting things clean, which is very important. And you're doing shopping for your food supplies. That's important too.
Yeah, I went to the Paran, not the Paran, the
Preston.
market, Preston, yes, Preston Markets. And my spot where she couldn't carry things, but I could. We went for a walk beforehand, which was really nice, and all the doggies.
Yeah.
Dog hugs.
Definitely
Some will be
good.
coming over to the weekend, so we'll be getting some food too.
Mm. That will be so good. So
go.
good. Okay, so what are the wins? Oops, it just went over, but I suppose we all share, right?
Yep.
I'm still my head, like when you talk about full moon, my head's like, what did I just say? We all
And the fact that you were rushing back and you were in traffic and you were, and it's like,
and now I have so many different conversations.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's been a long day, but productive day. It's great. So the topic tonight is rain and contribution continuing from Monday. Any thoughts or any things that you would like to share to start off with? Because my question is, what's one of your contribution to the people that you are called to serve?
Well, for me, it's been the stuff that I do for the Council for Homeless Persons. I've been given extra work. Like I did an article for the parody edition, which is on gender different. It's on the GLBTIQ plus community, and so I've been asked to be a panelist when they launch that particular issue later in this month. So. And so sorts of things that I do from time to time.
That's good.
And that's a good population and community to contribute to and serve. And
exactly. So I did a co-contribution with another women's organisation, and one of the workers there who was also a facilitator. She was one of these three people were nominated for some Westfield Citizen of the Year or something. So I voted for her.
Yep.
Good on you. Katrina
Hi,
is
Karina.
What a surprise! You finished work early tonight.
I didn't work today.
It was a Nan day.
Nick, anyway.
Oh,
It was
that's
a
right.
Nan day.
Yeah.
How's Lan? Did you tie her up? Was for the Lan, let's carry me. Can I sit on your lap?
Nan was having a power nap before, but now she's crocheting, waiting for Home and Away to come on.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I haven't seen that for so long. How is that going?
Home and Away, I only ever watch it when my nan's here and I still can follow the plot.
Yep.
You serious?
Nan's
After
laughing
20
at that.
years?
Hold on, I'll fling the computer over and then you can say hi to Nan.
Hi, Nan.
Hi, Nan.
And
Hi,
Hi,
Nan.
Nan.
She's so comfortable.
They're all
Oh,
saying hi to
crocheting
you.
away.
You can't hear, but they're all saying hi. Yeah, she's waving back.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Not you guys. It's me. I don't think I've ever yawned on a call. It's like,
You had a big day. It
It's
was
a big day.
very energetically. It's great. It's great to connect with people that you align with. So,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, very interesting people today. So where are we? Katrina, we're just putting down, I think we see that putting down the wins and all the ladies actually share. So if you could verbally share and then type into the chat group, Facebook group later, that would be great. So what are your wins this week?
I survived the week. Given the weeks I've had, that's amazing.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Mm.
So, and
Good.
sometimes that's all we can do. And
Excellent.
as long as we survive it and get through it and still smiling at the end, like you're still smiling.
I am. I'm still saying the cheese is, or as I say, the cheese is still on the cracker.
Yep. That's always a win. That's
It's a
always
good
a win.
analogy. You want that cheese to stay on the cracker. You do not want that cheese going off the cracker.
Yep.
Oh, but
That's a fair
melting
point.
cheese slice off and it's so yummy.
Melting cheese is totally different. That sticky, gooey deliciousness.
That's just gooey yumminess.
Oh, Helen, Tamara and I discovered this yummy gluten-free rice cracker. The wasabi
yeah.
one.
The wasabi ones.
Ah,
Do you like
could you take-
wasabi?
Yeah. Okay.
That can be a
We
bit, depends on how spicy the wasabi is.
Mm-hmm.
both Tamara and us.
But
It
I'm
was
gonna
a-
have some more. I'm gonna have some more. It's clearing my sinuses, but I'm gonna have more.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, that's a win too. It's like, Tamara and Anna will be like, can't stand you two. Okay, where are we? All right, so we're talking about
Contribution, yep.
yeah, the contribution. What Helen's share is like, she found her community, isn't it? That you are going to sit on the panel and making contribution to specifically a particular group of people that you feel drawn to serve. Okay, because that's your why. Because tonight the question is, I'll ask you, what's your why that you want to help people, but helping people is not enough for you to contribute. A lot of people actually get burnout. I'm just helping everyone. I'm just so tired. I get burnout. Like it's so common in health profession. But when we are passionate and when we have our experience, that like Helen sitting in, the homelessness, the, various community that she could contribute and see you make the impact. So would that be the why? What would be your why you particularly want to serve this community?
My why is that I don't want anyone to have gone through what I've been through. I want to make sure that people get the information, because what happens often is people don't get the right information at the right time. And for me, it's about, is everyone on the same page? We're treated as equal. We share the same energy, and we want the same end. And it's churning in the homelessness sector. A lot of other sectors have had this stuff happening a bit earlier, but we support each other to have change happen in this world, and that's what drives me.
Yeah, excellent, very good. That you do not want people to follow your footstep with the suffering that you had to go through to get to the right people. Because that was a very much conversation that we had this afternoon with the person. I said, we were patient, we support our client, but yet our hands kind of been bound in certain way when people don't do the right thing.
On that note too, Helen, I have been exposed to a charity called Share the Dignity. And I've donated to their cause. It's to help homeless women or women in financial distress with their monthly cycles. Because imagine, and just the picture, and with being homeless or not having the funds to actually get personal hygiene products, something so simple, and that's what their goal is. And at the moment they said they've got 77,500 requests for assistance and only 17,000 personal hygiene products available.
And it's something that's a requirement. I hate the fact that it is something that is taxed, because it's not something we choose. It should not be taxed, because it's not like, it is a necessary requirement for us to operate in this world. and it's ridiculous. But hey, it's not a man thing, so they don't really care.
Yeah,
To
they
that
would care
end-
if it was something that they had to rely on
Yes.
Yep.
monthly basis.
That's right. On that thing, the Share the Dignity were chief campaigners in getting the GST removed on
Hmm.
personal hygiene products. So they really pushed that.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Now, good on you. That's a good cause to support.
so I
Yeah.
just thought I'd throw that out there and go, that's something in hearing that I feel is going to be personally something ongoing that I will
Mm.
choose to support, because it's such an important thing that literally, I love the name of it, Sharing the Dignity.
Mm.
Because why should women have to choose whether they eat or they buy personal hygiene products?
Or in some instances, they're highlighting teenage girls aren't going to school because they
Mm.
can't, because they have to stay home because they've got nothing to be able to go to school without
With.
being embarrassed
Mm.
and
Yep.
so on. And women sometimes not even being able to go to work because they don't have
Yep.
the funds. And I just think that's just,
Mm.
it's
In my-
unacceptable.
I don't think they should have free dispensers of these products at schools, like different
They do.
products
We
that you
we
can
do
choose
now?
from.
We did. When I was in the student services in our particular unit, we
Mhm.
had all those products there, and we had all of them for the girls to come up and get them if they needed them.
Oh, that's
And
good.
we had education around them as well if they needed that, because some of them don't even get education around it. So educating them, supporting them with it, giving them to them. We
Yep.
made
Mhm.
sure that we had them a full supply all the time for the girls.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Helen. And thanks, Katrina, for sharing that. Yes, that's important. It's how ignorant that I didn't even know our pets get taxed. Yes, I just pay the bill. So,
Yep.
it's something that we need to be aware. And I will just remind the politician that if they want to get my vote, you need to speak their language. Oh, how many women's in as your voter?
that's it. That's
And I
it.
actually, excuse me for coughing, it actually only became a topic when more female MPs started to step up and go, excuse me, you're charging us for this?
Without that, you
It's
wouldn't
not
be
a luxury.
alive.
It's not a luxury item.
It's not a
a
luxury
necessity.
item.
So
Wish it was a luxury I got to choose, mate. Seriously. You
And
tell me-
seriously, they're not cheap either.
no,
No,
they're not.
They're not.
And you don't want to be cheap on those products for yourself when you can afford it. It's like,
Exactly.
Look, on another note, while we're talking about it with environmental consciousness and so on as well, there's fantastic period pants that you can reuse now, and moon cups, and there's so many really good reusable products too. But again, they come with a price.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely.
So,
That period underwear is about anywhere from $25 to $40 a pair.
That's how much
Yeah,
I paid.
and
nobody
you work out how many
else.
you need in a cycle. You need at least
At least
minimum
six.
5 pairs at that bare minimum, but 6 is ideal. That's right, to wash, because they take time to dry because of
Mhm.
the style that
And you've
they
got
are.
to wear a couple each 24
Yes.
hours.
That's right.
So you've got to have
So-
time to wash them and
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah, but what's the education on moon cup and everything else? Because it's such a taboo subject.
There's none.
I know
There's
there's none, but it's so brilliant. I mean, for some women who unfortunately have very heavy cycles, hemorrhagia and so on, that's just not suitable because it's just not good enough. But
It's not
for
enough, yeah.
for the average cycle, it is. And it's so good because, set, don't have to worry about it for 8+ hours, and then you can come in and check. So
That's excellent.
Hmm.
Yep. Talking
we've
about
just got to rip
ignorance.
the band-aid and start talking about these things, having
Yeah.
these conversations.
Oh,
Yep.
no. In my culture, when we talk about tampon, you know what the girls say? No, you can't use that. You're going to lose your virginity. I feel like, huh?
Ah,
Isn't
that
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 sick?
old nugget.
Yeah,
That old
that
nugget.
was mine growing up as well. And
Yep.
It's
it was
like,
just
don't you put your finger down. I said, excuse me? But I believe it's still happening.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
believe it's still
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some girls
Still.
like, what's that? A tampon? Oh, my mom just phoned me a pack, and I said, a pack of what? And don't talk about it. Don't let your brother knows.
Really, we're continuing. This is a follow-on from our Empower Weekend, where we're talking
Yeah.
about cycles and how everything
Mhm.
flows and embracing that. So there we go. It's a very important subject.
Yep.
It is. It is. And yeah, I remember that whole conversation of, oh, the boys can't know, this is a girl's information. And when I got married, or when I got with my husband, he had no idea about them. Because yes, he has a sister, but she was gone. She was moved out of the house. And he had no idea. And I suffer painful periods, right? And I explained to him what was happening about the sloughing away and the clearing and the cleansing. And he goes, no one
Huh?
ever told me that. No wonder it hurts. I said, yeah, it fucking hurts. I said, you have part of your body being sort of torn away and washed away once a month.
Mm.
That's what it is. It's the interior lining of your uterus coming away and being pulled away and coming out.
Yep.
He goes, oh, no wonder it's painful. I went, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So tolerate 2 days of being punched back. Do you think you
Yeah.
deserve it?
Your
Exactly.
uterus spasming.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. On that note, how many of you actually send your partner, for those who have partner or have had partners, send your male partner to the supermarket to get your hygiene product?
I
Good
have.
job, girls. Good
I mean,
job.
seriously, they're married to me. If I can't get there, they're going to need to, or they're going to be cleaning up the mess.
I'm freaking in pain if you don't drive down there to get the best.
Mhm.
My dad always said to let him know if I needed them.
That's brilliant. Yep. All right, then. So the empowerment ego, because it's not a dirty thing. It's a very natural. It's a very powerful. So the buck stopped at us to educate. Anna, you look like being run over by a truck. Is it that bad to spend an afternoon with me?
No, the temperature's changed. I've gone back to coughing and I'm cold and
Oh,
yeah, so I'm back to temperature's dropped. I'm
yeah.
I'm recovering. So
Mm.
I'm gonna keep myself on mute.
Yep, because
You
you're
got your
coughing.
RC?
Yes, I've got
Just
my diffuser on.
Good.
Good.
I'm putting myself.
I challenge you to put a drop of RC underneath your tongue. It stings.
Ask
Can I-
Linda last night. I took my thieves.
No,
thieves.
fifth is different. No, RC is
RC, I
just-
took him.
drink it is disgusting. If you think fifths kill you, RC.
That's
But-
right. That's encouraging me. Okay.
Yeah,
always
so
tell you
they're
the
really going to
truth.
help her take it.
I really tell her the truth. Otherwise, she'll go and drive across town and like kill me.
Or
That
frankincense
RC is
under
amazing. Sorry, Linda.
the tongue. Or put frankincense under the tongue.
Mhm.
I was just saying the RC is amazing because we've got bad fires here at the moment and the smoke. So I get sinus straight away. It doesn't matter what I do, I get sinus from smoke. And I was that bad, head feeling like it's going to explode. So I went, RC, put in 7 drops of that in the diffuser overnight and I woke up and I felt human the next day. So that's good.
It's powerful, it's our plant medicine. Yeah. Okay, for Anna's benefit, but darling Anna, you are forgiven. Just go to bed and lie down and sleep. There's so much happening. I don't know whether you guys heard. She just got the news today. Her dog got cancer.
Oh.
My son's, Ben, my son's got Buddha, and he was my puppy and I had him from 6 weeks and my son's been looking after him since he was 18 months old. He's now turning 11 and we were just advised he had cancer and he hasn't got much long to live, but yeah, he's sad. It's very sad. And
Mm.
I said to my son, if you can't do it, I'll come down and I'll be with you.
Mm.
'Cause I don't want him to suffer.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry for dampening my wins. I can't even remember, but I did a lot.
You did a lot. You always do. And we're here to
Wow.
support you
Exactly.
through
She
that.
didn't kill
as
someone
needed.
today, so that's a
Poor
win.
Marie's been waiting for a phone call for 2 days. He's going to talk
That's
to
all
your
right.
mum and like, I love you, babe. I will call you. I just haven't had a chance.
She's
That's
alive.
all right.
She's alive.
She's been talking to Mama T, so it's all good.
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm glad, honey.
good.
I'm sorry I let you down, babe.
That's all right.
No,
Oh,
That's why we're here for one another, Anna. Okay.
that's right.
Keep the computer on. Go and lie down in bed, please. Who's agreed with Catherine that
Yes,
Anna
go
should
and lie down.
lie down?
Yep, good. She's not feeling well, obviously, because she went to lie down. She didn't argue me.
I know. Stop snoring, don't know. She's that tired.
Yeah, she's exhausted.
Too much. It was a big weekend. Where is it, Katrina?
Here I am chatting away and on mute. Just saying
Yeah.
yes, and the emotional as well just totally saps you,
Yeah.
as we all
Yeah.
know, because we've all had quite challenging few weeks.
Yep.
Definitely. Okay. All right. So Anna can keep hearing. So thanks, Helen, for sharing your why. Who else want to go next?
I suppose I can go. And with this paper I'm writing, my contribution is again education and working with people who are often misunderstood, who are mislabeled, who are often discriminated against, and are treated like there's something wrong with them because hey, they live their life and that outside of what's considered societal norms. And again, my why is because I don't want people to suffer and go through part of what I've had to go through. So again, it's trying to ease that burden for others, try and make it easier for others. My why is to stop people suffering and stop people suffering in the same way, I've had to, or Helen's had to, or, and that's why we often do what we do.
Dude, go check out.
Mama T, someone
Check out the
disrespected you.
moon. We have to
Okay.
check out the moon. Go check out the moon.
My way.
Sorry,
it's,
Haley.
it's a super moon.
Yep.
It's a super moon. I sent it in poor. Fuck.
Yeah, super blue moon, darling.
You're muted, darling. Have you got your put your computer next to your bed so you don't have to run, woman? She's that tired.
She's tired, and I'm worried about her getting sick with her lungs,
I
with her
know.
coughing.
But she's like, I'm okay. I'm okay. See, she's trying to like tell us, I'm okay. I'm okay.
No, she's not. She's dead.
Yeah,
She's
said,
half dead.
You cooked dinner already, darling? You fed the two boys? And
They can. There's enough adults in that house that they will survive without her cooking. Just hold the
Honey,
space bar.
Rest.
hold the space bar and speak.
Yeah, it's all right. Shauna's at the doctor's,
Okay.
so
The boys
but
can
it's
wait.
all right. The kids are with their auntie. I came rushing home to start cooking. Lost my phone. Couldn't find. Oh, you know what? Just don't worry about it.
Love you, darling.
I told her, like, you coming out? I know after the meeting will be done. Oh, is that the moon?
Yeah, that's the moon right there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to run out my dome and look at the moon. My moon will be bigger.
Mhm.
This is the moon, and the pull of everything. Who's got a headache today?
Not
I
me.
don't have a head.
But
But
you feel
I'm
heavy,
just
you feel the move.
I'm just starting yawning. I thought I seldom yawn on calls, man.
Anne Marie, can you hear me, honey? You were saying something and I didn't hear it.
I said not me. I
No.
didn't I didn't have a headache.
No, but do you feel any waves through your head, as in like something sitting there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm referring to. Don't necessarily have to have a headache. I know that some people will.
Yeah.
Because they also have their cycle.
Um,
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll just
definitely.
shut up.
Okay, Tamara was sharing her why. So again, it's like, you've gone through the path and
Yeah.
you don't want other people,
Yeah.
to suffer the way that you suffer.
Yep. So it's to ease that burden on others, make the path easier for them.
So true. So true. Anyone else want to share their why? Why you want to make contributions? I mean, of course, when you see someone in need on the street, we will stop by and help them. But I want to help you guys to clarify. It's like Tamara, her contribution is making way and she get to pay what she does. But it's not just about the money. It's about keeping you going and being valued. And you are doing it with passion. That is no longer a job. No longer is a chore that every morning you woke up. Trust me, I don't know how many of my colleagues telling me that they have enough. Not that they don't love the work, but it's just that the amount of red tape that we had to jump through, the amount of fears being put on them, they cannot or they are not allowed to do what they supposed to do. Okay. Anyone else would like to share? The little caddy is offering your unicorn, right? You're muted.
Elephant.
Showing you, Tamara, the inner child work.
Yep.
My unicorn has to sit here now because the cat has claimed the unicorn.
Cool.
Mm,
They do that. They love
yeah.
our little snuggies.
Mm. Well, I better remember to bring my teddy bear to come to Philip.
Mm-hmm. I gotta bring my unicorn.
There's spa and pool at the resort, and also if you have your own helmet, bring your helmet. I have a surprise for you.
what's this for? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up.
Oh, sorry, you're not invited
Okay.
for Helen's retreat. Sorry, because like there are pieces coming to my mind that do apologize. I should have written up the list, but like there's something coming. Yeah. If you're good, we might allow you to come and visit us. I don't know. Like I had to ask Helen for permission.
You're right.
I'm teasing you only. It's not school holiday. I thought if it's school holiday, we might consider. No, I'm kidding. All right. Thank you, Tamara. That's very important. Since you are unmute, Anne-Marie, would you like to share your why? Would you like to share your why you want to pursue your natural path, path down the way? What do you think you have the glimpse of your why when you heard from others? Because it is going to be helpful because your why could be fine-tuned, your why could be different. But at the moment, what motivates you to keep going? Everyone dropped their jaw and said, yes, we have a client. Well, it's not a client. We have a lady in our container who is only early 30s with 7 children and doing her degrees and who is a qualified chef. And the person's like, how does she do that?
Well, I think it's really like I want to help people, but it's also part of me. It's part of my life. It's part of growing up and people getting sick throughout my life. People I've lost who I didn't want to lose, but help people heal and get better and yeah.
You have a natural ability, Anne Marie. You really have a natural ability, babe.
Yeah.
It shows in the way you study. It shows in the way you're committed. Your commitment.
Yeah.
Got to finish this. I got to finish this assessment. Don't ring. Don't do anything. I can't do this. So your commitment to that is admirable, honey.
Yeah.
So now that you're available, I'm like falling apart. Hang on a sec. I'll just mute myself now. Sorry.
No one is annoyed by you.
Huh?
No one is annoyed by Anna's coughing.
Oh no.
Annoyed by she tried to unmute and he's like,
No, I'm saying that the why is what drives us, okay? Every night I pray, and I pray for you and the kids because of everything you do. Everything you do. And that's not just you, it's the people I love in general. But you because you've got the 7 kids, you because you fight for everything.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thanks, Mummy.
That's right, babe. I'm going to put myself on mute on it.
let's have a vote. Get Anna to turn off her camera and jump off Zoom and go to sleep. Who is with me?
Anna,
is
we love you. You need to go and sleep now.
We need
Rest.
you to rest and look
Set the
after
example
yourself.
for us.
I am the oracle. I have spoken. Then sleep now.
I love you, babe.
I am going to outrule you,
I
sacred
love you.
mother, whoever you
Bye,
are.
darling.
Bye-bye. See you
Keep
later.
yourself warm.
I will.
Yeah.
Bye, honey.
Yeah, promise you I didn't do
One
that to
time I
her.
can use my power, hey.
No, we just talked about that, Helen. I said, next time when Helen has spoken, Anna, I don't care what you think, just do it. But you all love Anna, you know she is fair and square. So yeah. Okay. Yes, Anne-Marie, by again, your journey, losing a loved one through illness.
Multiple actually. Yeah. Yes.
With your being a chef and natural path, it's like we can eat our way back to health. Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
is that a slogan?
And I think it ties in with being a chef too. Like I did initially want to be a nutritionist, but then I thought, like it was a goal. And it's not like I can't further study, but I think the herbals is more of my A game. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because yeah, like hobbies is gardening. I like growing all sorts of crap, and that's food and herbs, and you know, like what better way to make use of herbs and cooking?
Very good. Very good. Who hasn't spoken? Come on, don't be shy.
Grandma hasn't.
Come on, Linda.
I've been a nurse all my life and I just really love caring for people, looking after them, really want to help them so that they actually improve and become well and be able to, live their lives and that. So my goal is to help on the mercy ships. And there's just so many people out there that are so far away from any help. So I want to be able to help them improve their lives. And there's all different kind of operations, orthopedics and cataracts and gynae stuff and tumors and all that removed from them. And I really do want to help them to be able to have a better life, straightening their legs as well. Their legs are bent, young children, and it helps them straighten their legs so that they actually work. And for me, in my heart, I wanted to do that because what Jesus did when he healed so many people while he was here on earth. So that's my why.
Beautiful. Katrina.
I was just helping Nan get back onto channel 7 if you saw me, all the hand movements, because Home and Away is going to be on soon.
You make me feel like I want to turn on my TV, which I haven't turned on. For many years.
ages. With it all. So my why, the little thing is basically to empower, educate, and inspire people to reach their health potential. And I say there because that's different for every single person. Because we're not all elite athletes. Some of us, our health potential is just getting through a day without dragging ourselves through it. And that is a massive success. There's so much misinformation, misunderstanding, people not understanding what actually just a simple good nutrition is, but also how that's different for every single person because our bodies are different and how to work with that. Like we were talking about working with our cycles, working with what works best for us from a nutritional perspective, how we can detox our bodies because we're just exposed to chemicals every single day and that builds up. So when you know what you can do to minimize the exposure and also hopefully fix it, sadly, there are some chemicals that once they're in, they're in. But if you can try to then minimize what they do, that's my passion.
True, very true. Thank you. Because we all don't want to be feeling like at the end of the day being run over by a truck because our energy level just drop. But understanding what we put in our body does impact on us. Just like Anna can drink wine and my body can take sugar, Katrina. Just teasing you.
But that's the case in point to prove that everyone is different. Because seriously, Anna can tolerate it. Generally, you go, look at all the research papers saying you cannot, but Anna can.
That's right.
Some people can tolerate sugar. Some people can't eat broccoli.
We have to have a special diet because we can't.
With it.
Yeah. But you are going to eat your way back to health, Helen. Yes.
I am, but I have to be careful of my biome because seriously, it's out of whack. If it doesn't digest through properly for me, it's not good. So I've literally I followed Tamara's suit and I just banned tomato. I'm banning a lot of food so that I can actually get it back to proper.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I haven't started that yet, but I will this weekend. But it's just like you've got to do it gradually. You can't just shock it into
But
especially
Helen, the good news is go on, Katrina.
I was just going to say, especially after being unwell, your body's out of sync anyway, so you have to gradually work on rebuilding that back up. And once you finish your retreat and so on, Helen, you can reach out and we'll have a long conversation about some things you can do.
Yeah. And also, that's why Katrina wants to help people like you as well, Helen. And the good news is we can possibly get NDIS to fund the work that Katrina is going to do with you, for you. Okay, with you. Excuse my language or English. What is she going to do to you, Helen?
I have no idea, but hey, I'll keep you posted. You will know next week because I'll be on. There'll be 4 of us on one at the same time in the same place.
Exactly. I'm not going to cut out sugar. No, I actually
do the belly test.
Natural foods like fruit and vegetables.
But
there's actually sugar in everything.
But that's like me. I can't cut out salt. And because I was at your place, Catherine, for the weekend, from Friday, Saturday, Sunday till Monday, when I was in the pool doing my hydrotherapy, because I didn't have access to my pink salt, my Himalayan pink salt that I eat regularly, I actually had cramps in both of my legs and couldn't move in the pool because if I don't get enough salt, I cramp up really severely.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Celtic salt?
Pardon?
Celtic salt. It's got minerals and vitamins in it.
But that's interesting. I actually have a bag of Himalayan salt in the bed in the room, I always have a bag of those salt, but Catherine don't put salt in her cooking. That's why.
No, but that's why I do, because if I don't get enough, I actually suffer really badly from it.
But isn't Himalayan salt has something lacking compared to normal salt? Because Calvin told me off if I use that to cook. What you said is not in the Himalayan salt compared to the normal table salt.
No,
No, what it
Himalayan salt is supposed to be better, I thought.
but what
Himalayan
it would
salt,
possibly
yeah.
be is they did some research on it and found that it's loaded with heavy metals and so on. And I
Okay.
said, yeah, but if you check every other salt, you will find the same because our planet is just so polluted, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It came from the sea, so but
And
I
the
can do
sea
without
is
salt.
our
Yeah,
mop and bucket, basically. And salt is the mop and buckets of the sea.
you're very
As
polite.
are all the, well, it's just putting it in terms that you understand, as is all the greens like the corellas, the spirulinas and so on. They're all the mops and buckets of the sea and they're very good for us, but only if it's organic, where it's tested for levels of contaminants,
Mm-hmm.
because otherwise you're thinking you're doing the right thing, but you're actually putting more chemicals in. So it's counterproductive with it.
Yeah.
And I agree with Anne-Marie, Celtic sea salt's really good as well. So that's an option, but everyone's a bit different with what works better for their body. So you certainly can give Celtic sea salt
A
a
try.
whirl and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just take like one little pinch and then have a drink of water.
Mm.
I
Learn
actually,
something new every day.
I
Well,
actually, when
anyway,
I get
so-
like this, and I know I'm been depleted in salt, I will actually drink it in my water, and Anna just looks at me and goes,
Drink
"Where?"
it. Yeah.
Wow.
But you actually can. And for adrenal, well,
Mm.
it's not called adrenal fatigue anymore. It's HPA axis, hyperpituitary axis deficit. Having a drink of salted water can be of benefit.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's
They
something
even
I've
say
done
that
since I was a
even with
kid.
runners should put a little bit of salt. I've heard that,
Mm.
but never explain why. But that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, yeah. That's why Hydrolyte. But I don't take Hydrolyte anymore. Those chemical stuff. I
Yeah.
use other
I just had a
methods.
tablet. I just put a tablet of it was called electrolytes, and I just put it in my drinking water because when I was sick and I couldn't eat, at least it was giving me something because that's all I had at
Yep.
hand.
Yep, that's for your energy. Yeah, but we'll go
Yeah.
through. Katrina would tell you like alternative, natural.
Yeah,
plant-based.
absolutely. But
We'll
like I
probably have
said,
plenty of cacao.
I had to go with what I had at hand because I literally hadn't gone for a shop.
Exactly.
But that's smart though. Mm.
Yeah.
But your soup
And
was
that's right.
Your soup was delicious, my dear Catherine.
Oh, the soup.
Sustaining me all week.
Good. It's all my veggie or whatever dumped into the Thermomix and I'll show you how to do it. It's very simple. And you can freeze it. You should see Tamara and Anna open my freezer.
Yeah.
Don't you know to do cooking again? Yeah,
Why
we
don't
should
you do
your
we should
house
do
then.
Take over a community kitchen, just cook everyone's meals for the week.
Yeah. No, we can do that.
We
I mean,
should do
that's
that.
the
We
most
really
Yeah.
economical.
And
Yeah.
Anne-Marie, you should see all the seeds I've got from that place that you love. I got the miracle tree.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
and one's coming your way. I want to see. One's coming your way and your way.
Yeah.
I literally just started out the front today before I went to go pick up Ruby from school because I need to fix the front yard. It's just totally trashed. But yeah, I just started. I've got gardening beds. I've got soil. Oh.
Cool. Yeah. Well, you guys can come over and build a veggie garden in my backyard. Start a campfire.
I'll bid you a few.
Mm. Yeah, cool. All right. Thank you for sharing. Who's here have learned one thing or two tonight from others? That's the importance that we go through the weekend, continue learning. And there's so much jam in, goal tonight that each of us carry forward. And that's the power of a tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. So be confident and be you.